Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and thank you so much for being here. I'm doing your April readings, so I will be extending these readings. It will be a Celtic cross. I will be extending these readings onto Patreon, so those of you that are already on Patreon, thank you for your support. Those of you that are interested in purchasing a one-off extended reading, you can always go to my website. I will have the address beneath the video where you can purchase one remote video. All right, those of you on Patreon get all the signs for free, the extended readings, I mean. So I will be taking a lot more cards, and I've got a different deck that I will be using today, which is going to be a different message. We've got 4 cards here. It's just like 4 aces. They each have their own interpretation. I will be introducing this deck to you slowly, but it does give us a very important message. So that will be, of course, at the end of the reading. On the extended, I will take more cards, so I think I will leave it there. This is a general and love reading. So I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, supporting, and commenting, of course. So let's go on to the signs. Hello, dear Taurus, and welcome to Divine Debut. How are you all? Thank you for being here. This is your April reading. It's a general and love reading, dear Taurus, and I will be extending this. I just had a peek at the Queen of Swords. I will be extending this through Patreon. The link will be beneath the video if you're interested in joining. For those of you that want to go and purchase the extended reading, a one-off purchase, you can go to my website. Again, the link will be beneath the video. So thank you for your support. Thank you for having me, for spending your precious time with me, and all your likes, shares, subscriptions, and comments. What's going on, please, Spirit, for Taurus? Taurus, what's going on for Taurus in the month of April? Taurus, please, Spirit. What does Taurus need to know? What is the advice for Taurus in April? And those of you that have got your birthday on the last, well, your birthday is at the beginning of the Taurus season, towards the end of April, happy birthday. So let's take a Celtic cross, and I'll be taking a lot more cards. I've got a surprise deck, a few cards that I will be choosing. They're very important where, you know, as a main message, they give us confirmation, or they tell us whether what is happening here will play out, or when, and what are the chances of it happening. So they will be taken at the end of the reading. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. Thank you. We've got the 6 of Pentacles in the now. Challenge is the King of Swords. At the foundation, the 9 of Cups. Recent past, 8 of Wands. Crowning is the High Priestess. In the position in the near future is the Judgment card. In the position of you is the Chariot. Beautiful. What about in your surroundings? Your environment is the 6 of Cups. So this is relating to back in the days, as we say, back when times were much more innocent. There was a lot of happiness when you were a child. This could also mean a soulmate connection. Your hopes and fears is the 3 of Wands. And the outcome is the Sun, Taurus. That's amazing. Leo, we've got Leo, strong Leo here. We've got Cancer. We've got Virgo and Pisces in the High Priestess. We've got Scorpio, which is your house of partnership with others. And yes, we've got a bit of fire as well. Leo, well, Leo would be the fire, and of course the water is Cancer and Scorpio and Pisces. All water signs are here. What's at the bottom of the deck? Wow. The general energy is that you've been through some trouble. You've been heartbroken, or you're going through a heartbreak here. You're hoping for a second chance here. Looks like Spirit may be giving you that, or your life is going through a major crisis in, and I believe it's probably at the beginning of Aries, just before the sun moves into Taurus, just before your birthday. So Taurus, I do feel that the crisis, or maybe some sort of a judgment, has been made, a heavy judgment, as this is a card of stress and a card of crisis. Okay, and I do feel that for some of you, because the Six of Pentacles does show to me, it's very similar to the Libra energy, Six of Pentacles, where there's been giving, you should be receiving the same. If that hasn't been happening, some of you, because in the challenge is the King of Swords, yes, this could be you, could be the other person you're dealing with, but also King of Swords could also speak of a legal situation, so a legal representative that's stepping in. Now the challenge is the King of Swords. The challenge is to look at things the way they really are and don't be in a cloud, just like with the Nine of Cups here, where Nine of Cups, yes, is a wish fulfillment card, but we don't know that it would have been in the upright. So what I feel here is that because we've got the High Priestess, this is what's on your mind concerning secrets, concerning a mother and a child as well. The High Priestess many times could also be another person that's in the picture, someone that you have connected with, a spiritual connection, as we've got the Three of Swords here, which is the general energy, right? There's a third person here. Some of you are wanting to move home. The Chariot says that you're on your way. Now, those of you that have been stuck, I feel that that stuck energy will be, you'll be getting released with this sword. The challenge is to use this sword, the truth, or to use any legal means to get yourself out of something that was unfair, something that you were giving and giving and giving and you did not receive. Now, in the recent past, we've got the Eight of Wands. So I don't know if there was, if you were in a commitment, if there was passion and desire. But if there was, I feel as though it's something to do with distance, a physical distance, as I do see you getting in that chariot, getting in your car, in that flight mode and moving away. In your environment is the Six of Cups, which means a soulmate is around you in your periphery. You're hoping to expand. Look at the Three of Wands. It speaks of physical distance, a timely distance. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for the lockdown to stop so that you could get on that ship, board that ship, and move towards your heart's content. The Sun means flirtation, love. It's like a rebirth. Remember that Leo is the child that wants to go out and play. They take the risk, they create, and they bring to the world. Because there's been a lot of darkness, secrecy, pain, and hurt. Even though you may have I don't know why, but I feel as though you've been, someone's pulled the wool over your eyes. I feel that Nine of Cups could also speak of a lot of, just going out there, having a good time, drinking a little bit more than necessary. And I look at the card here, look at the difficulty. Even the hand of spirit that is, this is like a syringe, like, the hand of God is pumping some life into this. Or if this could also mean that there is, because the Judgment card for me, it's Archangel Michael saying that there is help coming through. But as you can see, these people are not in a good position. And it's like sort of adding oil to a fire here. So I feel that that's going to be like a tower moment when you're going to be put in the driver's seat and you're going to start move towards victory, because you're coming through a disappointment. Knight of Swords, difficult words, maybe with an air sign. Okay, legalities, harsh adjectives being thrown around, nasty words that may have been painful. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. So Sagittarian energy can speak of someone that's from a different area of the world, or the Wheel of Fate is saying that there is an ending. Remember that the South Node is in the sign of Sagittarius, which is saying you're going to have to leave behind some old outworn ideas, old dogmas of yours, old beliefs, because the wheel is a turning, and it is a very big card of fate. So you are living a fated moment here in the time of April, which is going to come out, it's going to turn out beautifully. But let's see what else is going on for Taurus, please, Spirit. What's going on? Three of Wands, another three of Swords. We've got a couple of threes here, and we've got a couple of cards where someone, it shows children here. As you can see, someone is being generous. Some of you may also be someone who provides others with love through acts of generosity. I don't know, you could be in a group or an association where you're giving to the needy, to the poor, and that is very good karma that you are forming, and that's probably why you're receiving good karma here. Let's see what's going on for Taurus, please. We have the Death card, Nine of Pentacles, which is the single person. We've got the Owls, knowledge, matters of knowledge, or things that have been playing out in the darkness. Remember that owls are usually, they fly during the night. And it's the Seven of Pentacles, but it's also a 12, which speaks of the Hanging Man. So Seven of Pentacles is Capricorn card, something that you've invested in. Maybe you were, even, I don't know, deceived, I'm going to say. But it's a time of wisdom now. Maybe you've grown the older, the wiser through this harsh challenge. And we've got the pathway here. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles could be another person that could be in your life. Queen of Pentacles could also be a mother. Remember that Queen of Pentacles would be someone that could be a mother, but just someone that's very nurturing. Taurus, this could be you. But Queen of Pentacles for me is mainly Virgo, Capricorn. So there is a choice here, but I feel that with the Nine of Pentacles, which is also a Virgo card, that's interesting. Some of you may be looking at the details, sort of doing your homework before you start to take action on things. But there is a choice here. And the choice is, we've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. That's really beautiful to see. You're taking the choice that's going to make you feel abundant financially, emotionally, just generally make you feel very happy and very abundant. Remember that we've got fish here. Here we've got Pisces, Virgo. So that's really interesting here. King of Pentacles is usually the father as well. So King and Queen of Pentacles, a very good match, but the challenge is the King of Swords. So I'm wondering if this could be another person, right? So let's take some love cards, dear Taurus, and see what's going on. So this is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. It's an oracle deck by John Holland. Let's see what's going on in love for Taurus in the month of April. Remember that as the sun transits your 12th house, just before it enters your sign, it's a moment of quiet for you, or a moment of secrecy, or things happening behind your back. So it could also be, we know that it's like you're ending a major cycle in your life as the sun enters your sign. And you could be dealing with a karmic cycle that is ending. Let's see what's going on in April for Taurus. We've got the Death card, release, and you've got the Coffin here as well. So you are releasing someone from your life that was quite harsh. We've got sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is all about sexuality and pleasure. Okay, so some of you may have been connected very much so to a soulmate. Remember that also Scorpio means depth, it means sex, it means money coming from other sources. So it's Scorpio is your partnership house. Some of you have obviously connected and your passion is it's undescribable, I'm going to say here, with the Scorpio card together with the sacral chakra. So some of you are not happy physically, emotionally, you're not in the right place, and you're obviously going through a death and transformation. Could be a partnership as well, okay? And the sacral chakra does speak of a lot of passion, all right? So whatever you're creating, there's a lot of passion around it. It doesn't only have to be a love connection here. It could also speak of your livelihood, right? The fish is abundance. The sun is you're creating something. It's you're birthing a new project or something to do with children. And we've got share the love, and this is the Three of Cups, which can also speak of reconciliation, right? Share the love, Three of Cups. I don't know why. Share the love, and there's 3 cups. Someone maybe have been sharing, they may have been sharing their love with 2 different people. So they need to make a choice, and we've got the devil here, and it's called Master. So someone's heart, as you could see here, is it's imprisoned, okay? So this heart is going to have to be released, obviously. The door of the cage needs to be open. We've got the heart here where there's heartbreak. So for some of you, you may have been connected very strongly to someone very physically, but maybe you did not realize that this was not only a physical connection, this was also a very I was going to say Saturn. Saturn is the ruling planet of Capricorn, and Saturn does teaches us a lot of things. It makes us grow. So there were limitations, obviously. Maybe the limitations were with you and your heart. Remember that the devil does speak of fear as well. Fear of speaking your truth. The fearing the worst for whatever reason. And the devil is also, I desire something very much so. Now, if this has been all about timing, because we know that the devil is Saturn, and Saturn does give the rewards, but it does challenge you to grow before that and to do things, to stand in integrity. For those of you that wanted to be happy with two people, there's an imbalance. It's not going to work. So what you've probably realized is that you're going to have to put an end to this nasty cycle, because it has been a cycle, obviously. Some of you have felt really happy. Remember that the 8 of Wands here does speak of the sexual desire as well. And maybe the boundaries have been put up by the other person. If you've been happy where you've been happy, maybe trying to balance out your life. Maybe some of you could have been in a loveless connection and you're looking for that intimate, deep connection with someone outside of a commitment. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so let's see what else we've got, dear Taurus. Now, Taurus, this may not be you. This could be another person that you're dealing with that I've been talking to. I do have cross watchers here. So let's see what the Black Moon astrology cards have to say about this. What's going on with the astrology here? How is the astrology affecting Taurus? We know Uranus is transiting your sign, and Uranus is like shocking. It's like a tower moment. So let's see in April, how is Taurus affected? by the celestial energies. April and Taurus. What do we need to know for Taurus, please, Spirit? Taurus. Thank you. And we have 11th house and friends. Now, 11th house is Aquarius, and the King of Swords is usually my Aquarius card. So, you know, the 11th house is also the house of wishes and dreams. And Aquarius is all about hope. Remember, it's the star. It's also the internet. It's social media. So it's a 35, which equals an 8. And 8 is also the house of Scorpio. Let's see what else is going on. Let's take another layer of cards. And, of course, excuse me, as I will be extending this, I will be taking a third layer. And I also will be taking from the Mythical Oracle as advice. So let's see, dear Taurus, what's going on? What's this devil all about? I see a lot of sexual energies here. And 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups could be, someone could be in a lot of pain if they can't get to the person that they are very much attracted to. They may be drinking too much, going out with friends and having a bit too much to drink so that they could forget. That's not going to work though. Let's have a look at that 6 of Pentacles in the now. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is marriage, it's family, it's traditions, it's abundance. Let's see what we've got in the challenge on top of the King of Swords. And we've got the Knight of Cups. So the challenge is to speak truthfully about where your heart lies, dear Taurus. Now the challenge here is also that there can be abundance here as long as the offer comes through. As long as this Knight of Cups, which Knight of Cups usually wears a suit of armor, as you could see in this deck, in the Modern Spellcasters Tarot, he's coming through unexpectedly because he's on a fish. So this love holds a lot of abundance. And not only does it hold a lot of abundance, it does tie in with financial abundance as well. Now, challenge could have been family as well. Some of you, your challenge is to speak to family and speak truthfully. If this is something that is out of the norm for you, dear Taurus, don't let family hold you back. Okay? Now, 10 of Pentacles can be an ending, and 6 of Pentacles beneath that is 16 Pentacles. 16 is also the Tower card. So you're taking a left-hand turn, which could also affect your finances, Taurus. Let's see why we've got the 9 of Cups at the foundation. Because 9 of Cups is usually a wish card, and it does hold from the past, the deep past. So maybe you did have a very happy moment in the past. If this is someone that is a soulmate and you've known them for a while. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, right? This love, if this was a love connection, was against the norm, just like I was saying. 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, that's 15 Wands. There's the devil energy. This was a wish fulfillment, this connection, but it was out of the norm and you could not step into that. Maybe you also blocked this connection. Let's see what the 8 of Wands is. Now, you could also be at a physical distance with your soulmate. We've got the 6 of Wands here. So 6 of Wands is recognition, it's success, it's someone, maybe you saw the other person as a god, or they saw you as a god, right? Maybe you put business above love here in the recent past. Why do I have the High Priestess crowning you on your mind? And we've got the World card. So there's hush-hush about a major ending of a cycle, completing a major cycle successfully, but there's hush-hush about it. there's secrecy, or you are ending a situation with a mother and a child, maybe your partner. Some of you may be fathers. Remember, we've got the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles here. So on your mind, this could also be world travel, and you could be wanting to travel without telling anyone. Let's see why we've got the Judgment card here, and we've got Justice. So yes, this is balance, harmony, and, you know, coming into what is meant for you. Both these cards are very, very karmic indeed. Both being in your near future say that you're going through judgment, right? And you're being challenged, obviously, but justice will come back to you. And I do see a lot of decisive energies here. Remember that the Justice is a number 11. 11. Let's see where, because the door opens where life gives you another breath. Take another breath. This is another chapter in your life where you can start to live. Maybe you haven't been living recently in the past. I want to take a card on the Three of Swords because it is the general energy. What's that about? We've got the King of Cups. So your heart was broken where love is concerned. King of Cups and the Devil. Wow. Or you're dealing with a water sign whose heart you broke, dear Taurus. Could go either way. Now the Devil, you've got the Devil twice. No wonder you've been dealing with karma. No wonder it's been very challenging for you. Remember though that some of you, because the Devil is Capricorn, some of you may have just been living a life of work and more work. Because the Devil can mean overdoing it, right? Capricorn is the sign that needs leadership. They need to be in the position of the emperor. They need to grow and they need to work. They usually try and work so much so that their life is only work. There is no life. So there's been a heartbreak here. Maybe the timing was off, dear Taurus, where love is concerned. Or there were just blockages and limitations. Maybe even fears. Let's look at the Chariot. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. Now, a fear that may have been holding you back. This is my Taurus card, the Four of Pentacles. And look at the way he's holding the loot. How he's holding on to his monetary security. Anything to do with home, family. Okay. This is the Miser card. This is someone that works very hard. As I said, maybe you've worked that hard, but financially you could be in a good position. But where your heart is concerned, I don't feel that you are. Let's see what's in your environment. Those of you that are moving away from a connection, it means that obviously there was no respect here. The Miser means I'm holding back on my heart, but I'm also, the Four of Pentacles can also speak of you holding on to a past connection that you cannot let go of, and you need to move towards that. Okay, as you are becoming single here, I could see with the Death card, the coffin, Nine of Pentacles, right? The single card. You know financially you're okay. But now I feel as though you feel safe and secure enough to be able to move towards your heart's content and where your heart lies. Let's look at the Six of Cups. And we've got the King of Wands. King of Wands, King of Cups. A lot of desire, a lot of love here. King of Wands, someone who is ready to take action. Dear Taurus, could it be a Leo? Or is it that you're just taking the initiative, taking charge? King of Wands is someone very creative. He's an entrepreneur. He has children here. Let's see. because we do have wands in the recent past. Six of Wands, which is usually my ego card. We've also got the Sun card. So you may have been dealing with a Leo. Could be a Leo, could be a Sagittarius, or this is in your chart. Let's take the Three of Wands, and we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a challenge. You've still got to complete something here, something that you need to deal with, and this is putting fear within you. Let's have a look at the Sun. We've got the Three of Cups, dear Taurus, and the Three of Cups. Wow, that is a reconciliation. That is a reconciliation, or it's a celebration, whatever that means for you. Three of Cups is an amazing card to end with. Now, I will be extending this reading. Remember, we've also got the Three of Cups here, we've got the Three of Cups here, and we've got abundance here. So that gives you an overall picture of what the month of April will look like. Now, I've got this special deck, which I'm introducing to my channel slowly. And I'm going to take a card, a very important message. Okay, now let's see for Taurus, upright or in the reverse. I will explain as I take the card. I can reverse it or I can take it upright. And my intuition is telling me that we have to go here in relation to what's going on. They're all aces, but what do they mean? Wow, Taurus, you've got if not the best card, this could be the second best card. Now, this is the Emerald. It's like the Ace of Cups, right? And the Ace of Cups in the upright means success, bliss, a win-win situation, an honor, fame, fortune, respect, okay? It means a success and your cup is overflowing. So you will be successful in whatever you're doing. If this is a project or this is a partnership that you're dealing with, okay, whatever this is and the work that you've been putting in, you could be a CEO of a major group or an association. You could be a leader within a major group. Lots of things could be happening here. What I see is that you are very creative. Now, you may be also dealing with a fire sign where there's a lot of desire, a lot of love. And yes, even though you've tried to put love on the back burner, it keeps coming in front of you. And I'm going to say, if you are, because you're going to be successful, there is no doubt about that. And it doesn't talk about the future. It's logically when you watch this video or in the very near future, just like the reading says with the Sun card. Okay. So I'm absolutely loving this. Absolutely loving this. And I will be taking more cards, of course, another layer of tarot, dear Taurus. So you will succeed in whatever is going on for you. Okay. And it is obvious here with that Three of Cups. So I will leave it there. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. As I said, for those of you that want to join me on Patreon, you get all these extended for free. Well, for free, for a small price, a small donation through Patreon. So I want to thank you again. Love and light. Happy April, and I will see you soon. Ta-da.